This is a video on graphing a system of equations in Algebra 1. And the main thing we need to understand about graphing a system of equations is trying to find out what actually is a solution. I think a lot of people fail to understand what they're really trying to do. And the whole point of this, or to find the solution, okay, the solution, to kind of say it plainly, is the point at which the lines cross. Okay, that's what the solution to a system of equations is. Okay, is the point at which they cross. So let's go ahead and do an example here. Y equals 1/2 x plus 2, and y equals negative x plus 5. Okay. So both these equations are in slope-intercept form, or what we usually say is y equals mx plus b. And so they shouldn't be too difficult to graph. If you want, I can go ahead and label just to help myself a little bit and say my m, or my slope, is 1/2, my y-intercept is 2. Here, remember, we always express slope as a fraction. We want to think of it as rise over run. Okay. So let's go ahead and graph. The first line is I'm going to go to positive 2. My slope tells me to rise 1 and run 2. Okay. And what I'm doing is be extra careful to try to make these dots small and really try to go right through the intersection points, because if not, it's really going to kind of skew your solution. So this is definitely a lesson where we want to try to be as neat as we can. We're always going to be a little bit inaccurate just because it is we are humans that we're graphing, but try to minimize that. The next one tells me to go to 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It tells me to go down 1 over 1. Okay. I'll go ahead and draw this line. So now I've graphed two linear equations, right? And I need to actually find the solution. That's where the points cross. So I just look at the graph and I see that it's right there. Okay, that's my solution. I got to realize that is actually a coordinate point. So I'm going to look, and remember, I'm going to say I go over 2 on the x-axis, I go 3 on the y-axis. So my solution is the coordinate point 2, 3. So to solve a system of equations by graphing, you graph the two lines individually, look where they intersect, and label that coordinate point as the solution.